Just investigating and flashing up on short side. That will facilitate the leap. Boots on the ground now. zywoo distracted. Good strike out of Vexite P250. Info. 2, he screams brackets. Spinks, 1 to be cleared out. Gets nothing done. Dupree, though, still lingers and regroups. Kit present. Bomb to be planted. An advantage for this Grayhound pistol start. They can't afford to be falling to this boost. You can see established now. Magisk will have a timer on this now. Dismantles. Sicko in pit.
You take a few more risks, just like Alistair chasing them away here, making sure they definitely are saving. He's spotted out at least 2 now. That'll be the death for him. A goose from Inns, and he falls as well. So actually giving over some extra cash. Not the end of the world, but a big pistol round for Grayhound to pick up here on the T-side campaign. They don't have the full guns to do so. Top banana smoked off, rotation for zywoo coming over. Vexite charging through, looking for the info. That's a bit of a money man play. And they need to head straight now in towards A. Sicko onto Dupree, it's just Magisk.
Yeah, Magisk, and the cavalry coming fast through spawn. Inns looking to investigate. zywoo ready and prepared for it. That's a hard shot to hit.
Disjointed.
Just a slither one. Inns now down. Magisk still has the sight. They're running out of time and options, especially when you hit shots like that. Magisk, a big one into Liaz, and Grayhound just crumble. It's only Alistair alone. 3 to find a 1v4 in front of him, and a horribly intimidating smoke. He wants to go and investigate, doesn't find it. Yeah, he's got the gap closing behind him as well. Apex Spinks are partnered up. Alistair opting for the deagle and taking the fight. That was an oddball move. Not interested in trying to get that bomb down, have them run him down.
Not going to be easy. It might be a blowout over 2 maps here, if we're going to be honest.
So would you frame a win condition for Grayhound is that zywoo doesn't get company over the course of this best of 3?
Yeah, look, if the support isn't there and everybody else is still quite flat, this is just going to be a mop up here, short, a couple casualties, but still the mop, and Bucket out to play.
Picked up onto the back of Inns. Dupree on his own move, and Liaz looking the wrong way. Trade is there. Advantage held. Time sensitive.
zywoo's got a flash here. Might activate Spinks. Sicko needs to hit this shot, and he can't. They have to go B now.
Yeah, and that flash has been put through. Spinks aggressive through the smoke, kept level.
They know zywoo's here.
Not the perfect weapon for the job. He knows time on his side. The run boost across. Alistair does manage to beat the cross from Magisk, but that's just a little bit of a slip up. You don't have the time for this. You'll get run down. Surely zywoo will stop this before it gets out of hand. 1 to the bottom. Spinks to drop the util, and they will just push through. Surging into the site. Alistair posts up. Spinks, he's already on for a third and gets it done. Apex now just for the cherry on top, but loses his head. And now the round's up for debate. Sicko and Liaz partner up. Bomb is down. Dupree considering a walk through the smoke. zywoo to facilitate. Flash pops. Liaz needed that one. Trade is there. Sicko can. But will he find the 1v2? So much time. They'll partner up. Turns the nades. Takes the fight. Oh. zywoo. Very quick on the draw there.
Scoreboard, and maybe that flat face was for a reason. Now you're seeing the energy in the server. 12 kills for him.
18 majors, Chad. That's a whole lot. You don't have enough fingers to count the amount of majors this man has attended. Every single one.
If they can't continue to get plants, that will be the name of the game. Flash forward, fight coming. Spinks not isolated at all. They're just going to lock this one down. Alistair finds something, but Apex is still alive. The cavalry's on its way, and they're toast. Okay, hold up.
Well,
they're in.
It's toast, but there is a bit of butter. Oh! On top, what? That is creamy, cheeky. Not another. Alistair has suddenly made a round out of this. 4 kills. And there's only 1 more to find. Dupree close on sight. A miracle round out of Alistair. Started with Tech 9s. Can they finish with the rifle? It's the ace for the Aussie. And he likes that very much.
And it burnt for vitality. Let's see this one again. So Spinks isolated. He jumps on in. This one's stylish. The hops with the headshot. And then the M4 comes out through the smoke. Takes a risk, gets the kill. That one is magic, and zywoo, he hits the deck as well. The ace for Alistair here.
Apex, ooh, a bit hectic on the spray. Partnered up with Spinks as well. So their B defenders have just parked the AWP and focusing their attentions here on this library side. Long flash, good one from Spinks, and the second to really secure the round. That extra firepower Spinks brings, it's apparent.
And that'll be it. 7-3 now.
And it's coming through. Counter flash from zywoo. Spinks to try and push on the back of that, gets nothing on his initial look. Sicko spotted, Liaz forward, zywoo quick on the orb, need another, both down.
Fast flank here from Magisk.
Very quick, Sicko doesn't really have the health for the head-to-head, caught on the reload, immediate pressure applied to this plant. The retake on, like Donkey Kong, dupreeh in tow. Magisk ahead though, extended, nicely isolated, ins. Just the right balance and concoction of forward.
Through the Ruins position towards CT spawn, and Grayhound will grab their fourth. Some impact there from the in-game leader of Ins. Great stuff from him to get 2. That's going to get him up to 3 kills.
Trying to use that smoke, but Spinks is perfectly poised to punish.
He should have them here.
Yeah, oh, he just averts his gaze. Orb shot hit, In's lucky and limping. Finish now, Spinks again on the multi-kill and through the wall. Sours the mood further. And that's the beauty of having an orb like zywoo.
Yeah,
floating around. Set him up, and ooh, Alistair feels like he's been set up.
It has to be the same again. Okay, that was very quick. Well, they're in. Got to do with Magisk now, and he's not going to be one to rumble. Apex has fallen playing for info as well.
Alistair, there's no way. He's not ready for Magisk, and so, at least through his frag onto dupreeh and through Liaz's handiwork on that extension on B.
Liaz is quite overthinking this now. I'm not sure what he's meant to get away with here, and running knife out into a gunfight should fall. Magisk will pick him up. And the crowd likes what they see just there. So a round where Vitality... This is direct though, straight up the guts.
Yeah, it's a quick smoke, and so dupreeh likely communicating a gap. zywoo to try and address it. Good one on the spray through the smoke. zywoo getting run on down, but absolutely no sweat on the brow as every shot connects. Just on the corner as well. Shattered. A quickie. Grayhound sent back to spawn. Vitality extend their lead. 9 in the bank. Safe to assume Vexite's seeing some things on these fights that he hasn't seen or felt before, and maybe like a double nade. Spray combines with the HE. Spinks and Apex making a very strong case for some redemption on their B holds. A very nice, delicate balance of aggression, utility, and synchronization. dupreeh got him. As easy as that, it comes his way. The round disintegrates again for Grayhound.
Fortifying this top mid defense. There's 3 players here. Towards the long side. Sicko isolates the kill to dupreeh, but the trade is there, and the final 2 will fall. Double digits secured, and Vitality looking to run away with this one. Take that into tomorrow in the 2-2 matchup. Now Apex, this will be great for his confidence. Backs are going to be turned.
He's not a knifey boy.
He's definitely not a knifey boy, but you'll see how many he can get here. He's going to hang around. The round right now is cooked for Grayhound. You are boxed in.
Horrible sinking feeling in your stomach as he gets the kill. Oh, Liaz.
It's a bit of freedom.
Has actually solved the mystery. Stops Apex's hijinks. We'll see that one from his perspective. Look at this. Cracks his skull with a quick click. Okay, game on.
Well, dupreeh's still quite forward in mid here. This flash over. Spinks spams. He doesn't even need to see his target. See you later, Ins. Trying to get back to banana control. Not on his watch.
Can Liaz do anything more? The answer, a resounding no. dupreeh, no hesitation. 2 kills, 2 seconds. In this final round of this defensive Vitality half, looking set for 11.
Has to throw his body to the line here, so the smoke to try and recover this bomb. But tag on through, and there comes the death. 11-4 is the score. Vitality with a commanding lead here. Grayhound, this is their map choice.
It's the ideal weapon for the job, Sicko. Dual Berettas spots out zywoo, deletes zywoo from the equation. A wild swing with nothing to report, and it all falls flat upon arrival. Apex double, dumping util. Ins wants to try and take one away, but the flash does completely quash any aggression he was considering. Doesn't need to. Locked in now. Ins might be trapped. He's in the fade, can't go anywhere but forward. And so he will. Backs turned. Spinks tapped. Magisk exposed and ahead. Deleted. If they can find Apex, it could crumble, and they have. Ins high impact now.
Has to sit
on the defuse. dupreeh has to be held at bay. Need to hit this shot. Ins, it's a high pressure scenario. Runs him down, and the round goes dupreeh's way.
Finally getting a clutch is dupreeh. That was very close indeed. Picks it up and continues his great form here, up to 20 kills. Head and shoulders above the server, and that Molotov actually worked against Vitality here. Ins just ahead of the Flames, gets himself a couple, but can't get the most important shot onto that of dupreeh, and he'll pick that one up. Sitting pretty now, Vitality, the first half.
Carpet bomb onto B. No pressure onto Sicko as of yet. Here comes the push. And he actually just gives the fight through. Good dink onto dupreeh. Need a finish. Inns maintains his elevated position. Should be good for at least one here. Spinks though too fierce. Need Alistair to finish what his team has started. Quick one onto dupreeh. And now it's Apex that falls to this orb. Alistair doesn't quite get the round done. Gives Spinks a chance to fill his lungs with a new set of oxygen as 3 CTs head in his way. This has to be Grayhounds, and Liaz confirms it. And so, yeah, it got a bit sketchy there. It looked like it was supposed to be a bit of just a little putt into the hole, but it got a bit awkward. Hasn't been heard. They will silently mantle through. So 2 slinking into Liaz's position. Big find. Good trade. Alistair needs it. Can't. It's Spinks again. So capable of finding that second in the sequence.
And they still have so much utility right now to execute on towards A. B is still an option here as well as they just continue. Creep on forward in towards the site. Spinks has so much space, more space than he could possibly hope for here. The molly comes forward, he jumps on down. This is his kill every day of the week. He might get all 4 until Vexite chimes in. And that's going to be it. It's just Sicko who has to save. That was destined to be done as soon as those first 2 kills come in. And Sicko's gotten here towards the tail end of the apartments quite quickly as well, but we'll have to get past this orb.
Yeah, Zai was looking the wrong side, but he never lets that flick go. And 11-4 half very quickly wrapped on up and tied up.
At least this one didn't start with, there it is, yeah, that's the second kill, more than ready for Alistair there. You know, and at that point, he's in no man's land. If he starts to dip back and they come out of halls and he's stuck in the middle of the apartment position.
Whole squad gathered now. The congregation looking for action. They get it as well. Vexite got nothing done, gets one before zywoo Zorp finds him. Alistair trying to maintain control. One on the balcony, not expecting this. Does snap into Spinks. Apex slipped through. Looking for the AWPer now and delivers the headshot. Vitality a single frag away from taking this first map. Sicko peek through. Nice from zywoo. And business attended to, at least here on map 1.
This is the type of vitality we all want to see. A commanding victory against a stark underdog here. Grayhound have been sat down.
I mean, at least Sicko stuck around. He certainly going to have a lot on his plate and a hard fight to take. Big one out of zywoo. That power position pays off as Inns and that short rotation cancelled. Bomb will be planted. They are starting to scarf her over through CT. But the headshots are being hit. Magisk on that P250, long range up in the palace elevation. One back, Apex caught off on his flank. Still a kit, still a smoke, still some hope, but the frag's likely to go dupreeh's way. Ready and supported. Alistair there on the kit, tagged up and losing life and losing limbs. Liaz, all to do. Too many bodies and not enough seconds. A nice click though, 2 to find. He does recover the smoke in the kit, but that's the end of that. Vitality continue their winning streak. Yeah, and if Sicko does mantle up and have a glance at Palace, oh, big frag to find. Vexite does draw blood for Grayhound's force fight. Sicko dancing around with a 5-7, 2 from the pistol, and Liaz chips another into the ring. Apex is left alone. They can run him down, but of course, hesitant, under-equipped. Now being hunted down, Apex will fall, and Grayhound respond with a force buy conversion. Nearly everyone contributing. It's the double out of Sicko, the exception, to have as many opportunities as possible to succeed. dupreeh taking an opportunity right now to try his luck, and Vexite wins his duel. This is an integral winning condition for the Aussies. He needs to get away, sprayed on down, trade is good. Alistair's bummed, no hope here. 4 HP, staring at the bricks, inspecting.
Sicko will be tasked with locking down mid. Inns rotating around to ticket, and well, here comes zywoo, walks in, does it to the corner, but Sicko whiffs.
Ah, it's that position I was about to say. Sicko, he backed his aim. He backed himself into a corner.
Round over.
And the round just falls apart.
Immediately sending Grayhound back into losing ways with these rifles in the reinvest. But yeah, this was the kill on poor Alistair. You can see he was trying to bait a couple of shots, but he had the AWP. You're not going to bait a whole lot. The AK's got 30. One player, that'll be Spinks on the low HP, mounted. Vex, your barrel's going to be spotted here, young gun, and he's gone.
He wanted info, and he gets hot lead instead. Spinks still low, operating after Alistair's shot. Does get finished off now. Liaz on hot pursuit.
Way too quick.
Way too quick. Magisk gets a complete freebie, and the rest tumbles down unless Alistair can hold on to the round. He's got Inns with him. smoke to facilitate aggression. He's not able to deny. Oh, he's got the element of surprise though. Oh, lets it go. zywoo low. Alistair trying his luck. Oh, the no-scope. Suddenly it's doable. Not ready for stairs. Takes the fight. Magisk saves their bacon.
Because he was up in the vent room the majority of the time, and then just as he starts to look for some info, that boost comes through. He gets punished. That no-scope was gnarly, but Magisk just punishes and secures the one-on-one. Fight is done, that position is lost, and the rest of those dominoes will fall.
Perfect from Alistair. Catches Spinks, one of the healthy members of the pack. 3 remaining for Vitality. Otherwise, we could be having another one of these half-buy victories. Grayhound already posted 1. Crosshair, a little high. zywoo. Unawares. Oh, and he catches it. Oh, he takes both on the hunt. Making it as costly as you can. It's my AWP. It's my house. Don't want to be resting on your laurels. Oh, Alistair. Overextended on the flash. Really hot water now for the A defense already. It's just begun, but it feels like it may be over. Alistair hiding in the smoke, hoping to evade and catch a timing. Blind, elevated, and fragging. Magisk meets the AWP. Big one out of Ins. That was the bomb carrier, but his teammates are bleeding out. Alistair managed to elope back to CT. zywoo concerned about T-side spawn.
Okay, that smoke is actually good, and dupreeh's going to drop a bit of a one-way here to work with, but it's all about the Apex Predator. He's come through the B-bomb site. How ready are they for this flank? Well, apparently not. Alistair now down. They know.
Health-wise or numbers to contest the scoop up of that bomb. Great timing. Catches Apex completely unawares and now find themselves in a level pegging 2-on-2.
They might be questioning, is this back towards B now that they know Vexai was here and the Ins was floating, but that's dangerous. Vexai steps forward. He saw one, surely.
Certainly. Only got 10 bullets on the mag and Ins right next to him. Just gives him the fight and hope dwindles now. Don't have the HP. zywoo hitting every shot he takes. Up to 12 now, 12 and 5. T-side AWP and having a blast. There's glimmers of opportunity in some of these rounds for Grayhound. This one, a nice recovery. Considering how it started, you really thought their days were numbered, but it comes down to this 2-on-2 and then just, yeah, zywoo executes you.
But it's crazy how simple that approach was, right? Throw that new little smoke that we're seeing over towards the A ramp. What is the sacrifice that needs to be made? Once upon a time, the conversation was a little bit different. It's we don't have to be in Europe as this window smoke. We'll return to this. Sicko has a chance to do some damage here. Vexai running ahead of his teammates. He's down, he's out, he's dead, and yeah, so's in. So they're just going to get plucked apart here, one by one.
It's kind of like the bad news Eagles approach if no one was hitting their shots.
Yeah, it also depends on what type of Counter-Strike you want to be playing, right? If you're not a team who's consistently in the circuit, the top tier level. And we talk about this now. This is why in best of ones, it's great for teams like the Bad News Eagles, Grayhound fall into that bucket, IHC, to get the upsets against the bigger names.
Right.
And that is how you can really make a mark and a name for yourself at events like this. Now, once you make it into these safety nets to the best of 3, that's why we have them as the progression.
Sometimes it is just the stand and bang, and that's been appropriately punished. Vexai catches a glimpse of dupreeh, well aware that short control has been lost. Apex caught unawares. And no trade out of dupreeh. Vexai acknowledges the potential. Frags and flashes coming in though. It's up for debate. zywoo flanked. Need this lethality. zywoo slips through. Liaz good on the first. dupreeh breaks through short. They need to plant every frag a gift. 8 seconds. It's only dupreeh and they pass the test. And that's a reward for their proactivity.
But I mentioned, it was probably 5 or 6 rounds ago, that nobody is holding like this palace position or A ramp.
Rather scary. Apex, oh, he's going straight in. Just charging. So much pace. The flashes are good. Caught off guard. Ins with his knife out. Jiggling, trying, losing. Jules. Liaz needs a double. There's a lot to ask. Multiple elevated players, all peeking at it simultaneously, and it looks already like the outlook's bleak for this defense. 3 shattered defenders, separated. 1 back, and Vexai through mid. They do have legs now. Starting to use them to run. Spinks and Apex. Apex already a bit wobbly. 25 points of health. Not going to make the world a difference if Alistair can hit the AWP shot. Vexai through short, and that's the combination. Forcing fight. Spinks to come up clutch. Bomb ticking in his favor. Knows where they were. Time has passed. Hesitant on the jiggle. Alistair lets it go. It's Vexai that holds on. And they'll end the half on a 6. That's a real gift. Time to find out. They've even got the setup. Look at this trap. Apex to spring it. Oh, too quick. Too quick for zywoo to get the support, but still finds the frag, knocks the head off of xSide. More from the Julies. He's just massacring Grayhound Gaming. More required out of Alistair. He does manage to stop him, and he's got two in very quick succession. Now 2 pistols to match his frags. But zywoo, he's done, ooh, he spots dupreeh, and yeah, that's the end of that. zywoo just, once again, go kill.
That's, you know, just going, and then the fight comes in, but that's all right. You've got the Woo along your side. How many bullets did he have left before he changed it to the Glock? Come on, mate, you still had 3 bullets. What are you doing?
Yeah, he gets fully executed mid-air as well. Great work from Alistair to try and make something of it, but
it's going to be seeing the trajectory. They know exactly where this is coming from. Actually, he hasn't even been able to throw it. So poor Alistair being bullied before they can set up the strat ahead of the nade, and he should be going down here. He's pinned.
He's so dead. Molly lands and frag does too. This Magisk on A and does manage the spray nicely. Gets away with just 3 HP and into A. zywoo ready to swing through. 2-man disadvantage, but vexite for now. Flash through. Needs this frag. Needs it cleanly and has done so. zywoo taken out of the equation. A bomb plant would be nice. A frag back to maintain this jungle control. Priority now of in. Sicko. Dispatched to hold CT, where 3 find themselves, and very quick on the trigger is Apex. Puts it all onto vexite. First major, 4 to find, or 12 is locked on in. Distracted by dupreeh, he's not giving him the head he wants, and will try and slink through. The mood starting to sour for Grayhound for sure. 12 is secure, and
nade.
Oh, vexite, pacey. dupreeh was caught unawares there. Crosshair in the wrong place, and a nice opening for Grayhound. On this campaign, no gaps, Binks investigates. He's got something just on the fade, a tiny little bit within the plume. Fading now. Alistair boosted up. I'm sure he'll clear it. Binks, ooh, unawares as well. Grayhound, 2 to the good.
They're going back to A. zywoo and Magisk still here.
Cursory glance from Magisk. He might take another one, and that's what he's been waiting for. Nice to get away. Keeps it as a component only for a moment longer. Magisk hunts him down. But they are committing into A now and have pulled Vitality. Strung out now across the site. Detached from it. Magisk, though, levels it up. These frags coming a little too easy at this point. 9 seconds. They need to plan, and it could just be contested. They're so distracted. He has got the bomb down. The frag comes through on zywoo. Apex, though, good for what should have been 1. The frags converted, and Grayhound will build upon those 2 openings. First nades are out of the gates. You can see window smoked, as we see connector as well. Oh, perfect timing just before vision's denied. dupreeh, tight corner, vexite. Trying his luck on the walkthrough. This is a lot of space if you can get through it. Magisk, oh, spots out by ins, but that information goes both ways, and they can come behind vexite. Huge round from him.
Here's that save.
And that's the save you discussed, but a triple kill round winner. Wow. Balls on him, gets the smoke down, despite knowing that those smokes are fading. He's actually going for a window boost hunt. Apex, the sound heard, but knife out, and big one from vexite. Into the enemy back line, and taps the head of Magisk. That is not a duel that favored him, but he makes it look easy. With Magisk down and ins hitting shots like that, Grayhound could be on for a flawless T round. That gets a little scary. The first crack, and they've got all the time in the world. That bomb's still ticking. zywoo knows his days potentially numbered, but he's so damn quick. He refuses to give up this weapon without a fight. Dumps the util and hides in plain sight into the smoke. Someone's gonna spray you. He's hiding, he's trying all the tricks, and down to ins. A valiant hunt, and they know what it means. That means an awful lot, considering that we're starting to see the scales level up. You take away any advantage you could have in the face of defeat.
It's crazy there, the timing as well, that vexite gets into that window position. You could see that there was no consideration for that whatsoever, and Apex was close window. Surprising he didn't hear the jump. Maybe he did and not expecting it, but look at that.
Yeah, it's the Vitality gift. You can just park him on the site, and 5 charging into him. 1 bullet, 1 kill. Another opportunity gone away. Rotates on its way, and only 25 seconds. Catching Spinks on the rotate through. Cut down on market. zywoo still lives on. You have to get him off this site. You have to kill him now. Everyone around zywoo is falling, but that's the bomb carrier. He's doing everything for Vitality on his own. zywoo is the problem, and he's causing all of them for Grayhound Gaming, completely shattered.
Make sure our setups are either strong sites or retakes as they move immediately into an A play, but look who's here.
You gotta get through zywoo. An immediate frag. Charging straight into the beast. Into his jaws. He chomps down two. A third taken a little too spicy. Seiko does deliver the frag, but everyone else is gone. Ins up against the world, up against Vitality, looking to extend to 14 now.
Getting Vitality into that next round of play, a 2-2 matchup. Nobody thought they were going to be here, but Ins, okay. This 1-on-4, maybe it needs a little bit more respect. His position is on lock right now. Magisk is going to catch him off guard. I think Ins jumping around the corner. Did he catch a glance? Did he hear a sound? Yeah, he did. And a good finish from Magisk. They will secure this, save that AWP.
Surveying the Savannah up top as well. The three-man mid-hold. Dupree's already got one spot out. They've isolated Ins. No one can help him. You'd love a flash. He gets nothing, and he's surely condemned. 1-2 out of the AKs, or rather M4s. Now retreating, seizing the advantage and maintaining it. Oh. One to the toes.
Wasn't even a leg shot there.
Just taking a couple of ligaments out of the knee. Tough for Sicko now. Oh, Magic is so proactive.
Big shot.
Sphinx is down and out. Quickly found.
They've given themselves something to work with here. Lia's still alive. Normally, the B defender on the defaults. It's Alistair from the palace position, now trained towards connector. Takes a fight. Lias opens the door on this one. They know where zywoo was. Alistair has to hit this shot onto Apex if they want any opportunity. He's spotted him out now.
To get that information and to have that teammate as close as can be. Awkward timing now, and zywoo's staring at you. It might be another one where zywoo is the main problem for Grayhound Gaming. Just finishing this with individual brilliance, hunting him down 10 seconds, and he's just hiding in the smoke. He knows his win condition all the time, running him around. Oh! Now, Alistair gets it, but not to be. zywoo.
Out window aggression from zywoo now. He wants to finish this one right here, right now, but Ins wants to keep it alive. The double from him sits down Sphinx and zywoo, the heavy hitters for Vitality. They have to sit and watch.
Unless Dupree can recover. One, bang. Ins still present in mid. Dupree aware he's got a lot on his plate, and the molly will kind of lock him in there. Using that smoke sound cue is heard. Magisk has caught Sicko elsewhere. Magisk has just completely flipped the script. They tried to walk out A. Vitality now 2 frags away. Ins continues to be resilient.
Might have to do it all here.
3 kills. First in the tally inscribed. 3 more required. In back-to-back fashion.
Quite heavily invested. There's slight residual cash, sure, but if they lose this round, it might just be another partial. Ins flashes forward this time. Magisk will find that opener. And that might be the first nail in the coffin here. Vitality.
Major hopes and dreams hanging in the balance of a 4 versus 5 disadvantage. Alistair begging someone to peek, and they do. Apex, an inquisitive knee posted into the scope, and zywoo with the counter doesn't actually find lethality. Alistair cannot believe he's still part of this game.
They need to spring to action now. They need to take some space, and they tried. Magisk is there again.
Can't believe he posted the opener like that. Just straight raw dogs him down mid. Awkward now for Grayhound. Smoke implies a commitment to short. Still presence in ladder room. They're not looking. They're not looking. Knives are out. Dupree sending Grayhound home. Packing their bags for them. And what's he supposed to do? He has to give it his best. He's a competitor. He doesn't want to just let it go. But 15 seconds, the whole squad staring at him, and it's locked in. Vitality, a lifeline.
Keeping themselves alive here. Look, it's a tidy win. The desk conversation was about this confidence, getting this victory here today as the heavy favorite, as one of the individual teams coming into this tournament.